Cowboys Nation? It's your guy, Tyrus Rex. And this is the Tyrus Rex Show. We got something special for you today. You know, we're trying to rebuild something special, and I think we're going to have an opportunity to do it in this year's upcoming draft. Now, just to recap, last year we actually gave up some of this year's draft picks. So we gave up our fourth for Trey Lance. I believe we gave up our fifth and sixth for the receiver Cooks and some of the other players we got. So we're looking skimpy, right? And this doesn't include what we might get as far as compensation draft picks. Not including those. That might change what I'm saying. But as it stands, we don't have a lot of draft capital. So if given the opportunity during this Mach 7, we're going to look at opportunities to trade back to pick up players. We got a lot of things to address if we think about where we're going. If we want to make it past that divisional round, you're thinking dominant running back. You get a chance to improve the O-line. We take that shot. You need a linebacker, and you also need that interior D lineman. So those are things we're looking for, but you can never have enough receivers or DBs as well. So with that in mind, let's get this draft started. And first pick, 34 and 55. So two drop back 10. You get a second round pick. Let's see what other offers we have. That's too far back. Can't do business with Philly. So we're not liking that either. Let's see who's on the board. We love that tackle. That will be interesting. But for this draft, let's fall back. Let's fall back and see what we can get. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. See if we can get that seventh round to propose. Okay. We'll accept it. I think that's fair trade. We want to stay here. We definitely want to get a quality player. Let's see who's next. No, not interested. We're going to hide this. So what do we got on the board? We got Bo Nix. Got a quarterback there. Some got him going in the top 10, so that's interesting. Got Leonard Taylor. Nice D-tackle prospect. So that could be something, but do you really want to take a D-tackle with your first pick 2 years in a row? I think we might look at a right tackle here. That's intriguing. That is intriguing. Right tackle is intriguing. Guard's intriguing, right? The guard is intriguing. Can you get both? Would you rather have a tackle or a guard? So this is what you think. You bring back Tyron Smith, right? He gave us good production this year. Wasn't as injury prone, but you're taking that risk, right? You got a tackle there. Got Tyler Smith at guard. You kind of start to think, man, that right tackle, if you assume that you can bring those two back, would you rather have your right tackle? I think I would. I'd rather have the right tackle than a guard, right? I rather would, right? On the other hand, if you don't think Tyron Smith, that means perhaps are you going to try to move Tyler Smith back out to tackle and pick up a guard, right? So I say let's leave Tyler Smith at guard where I think he can be like all pro, like he's really nasty. So let's get us a tackle. Not really ooh. Would you trade that second for 2/3? Let's see what's on the board. Got a nice edge. Got some DTs. Center's interesting. A little too light for what we're looking for. 6'2", 295. Not really in that business. 6'4", 295. And see, that's what I think we need, right? When you look at Tyler Biotish, in many cases he was getting overpowered, right? Pushed into Dak's lap, and that really hurts. So this is a possibility, right? Need a running back. But fuck it. I think we get the center, right? We get the center. We coming right back around. I like a linebacker here. You know what I mean? That's what we need. When you look at our linebackers, they didn't lack athletic ability. They lack play recognition ability. And for me, I'd rather have a less traditional linebacker, somebody with some meat on their bones that can make plays. So I think we get a linebacker here, right? I don't think we trade this pick. I think we get a line. We certainly get a linebacker here. Then again, let's see, Cedric Gray. Do you trade this pick and try to pick up another third? I mean, we could flip it. We could flip it. Let's accept it. We got to get better. And we still get our linebacker. We love that pick. We still get our linebacker that we wanted. Could you make this move for a guy who was hurt? I don't know about that. We go another linebacker. You go running back here. I think you got to consider running back. Also consider another linebacker. I mean, we were bad at linebacker. I mean, we were really bad at linebacker. And do you believe Overshawn, who had bright spots, will he be ready? I'm doubtful there. Like, I'm doubtful. I'm gonna get another linebacker. I think you got to get another linebacker. Or do you send a flyer out on a defensive tackle, right? That this maybe has crazy traits, right? Do you do that? This is that 90 pick we got. I think let's put this flyer on this D tackle. You still get you that linebacker right there that we were looking at. The running back still there. Man, you know what? No excuses on defense. Get your linebacker. I mean, Jerry's gonna have to spend some money right during free agency. You can't get everything in the draft. Let's see. Go grab a running back. I'm not really familiar with any of these guys, but I grab that running back. So this who we got: Tyler Guyton, offensive tackle; Zach Frazier, center. You got your linebacker, you got your defensive tackle, and another linebacker and a running back. I think if we flipped our draft this way, this would be something nice. Things are going to clear up as we get more insights on these players, of course. But just from a what we need perspective, I feel strong about this draft. A lot of meat and potatoes. That's what we need, not as much flash. Look, we plugged up the offensive line. You got to believe this offensive line would be improved with this at the center and the tackle position. I think we got better. And then linebacker, we got two traditional linebackers, and we got you a D tackle. Mozzie needs to come along, but again, I think this is something we can look to and be like, yeah, we're getting better. You all let me know what you think. As always, like and subscribe. Trying to get to the 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna keep you filled with these, and probably move over to PFF beginning in February. They've increased their subscription fee, so we'll do that in February, and we'll stay with pro football until then. But again, as always, thank you, and we'll talk to you all soon.